دكتورة شريفة كارلو، لماذا تعارض الاحتفال مع الأعياد للغير الأديان الأخرى؟
Okay, I think I need to start this by saying that I have absolutely no problem with the Christians, the Jews, the Buddhists, the Hindus celebrating their religion in Kuwait. I have a problem when it becomes public, because many of those practices from the West are rooted in Christianity. And these celebrations actually harm us. Now, the West is a multicultural society. It's not like Kuwait. We're talking apples and oranges. Over there, there is no right and wrong except what the government and the people decide is right and what they decide is wrong. If tomorrow they want to make it illegal to walk down the street wearing a hat, they can do that. But we are a Muslim society. Our constitution is based on the Sharia. And as Muslims, we believe that nobody is above God in legislating. So when we allow these things to happen, we have to be very careful. Because if you have a celebration like Christmas, perhaps, in Christmas, what is it? It's the celebration. It's not something giving gifts and having fun and singing carols. It's actually the celebration of the birth of the Son of God, who is God himself in flesh. So God himself came and was given birth by Mary to create Jesus, who is God. So when we say that this is okay, we are not respecting the religion, we are participating. And there's a difference between respect and participation. When you participate in something, you are saying that it is valid, that this is acceptable, that this is something that we as a society consider to be correct. But in the Quran, Allah says, "Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad, wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad." He is not born, he was not procreated, he is not anything. He's not the Son, he's not the Father, there is only one God. So when we accept these celebrations and we propagate them throughout the society, what's happening is we are accepting that. We're saying, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with saying that God has a son. You know, today I was reading that in one of the Christian websites, we as Christians have to accept that Mary, the creation of God, brought forth her creator. This is the idea. This is Christmas. And all of the celebrations of the West are rooted in things like Christianity. That's why I don't accept it here.
نحن ندعو إلى إعطاء الآخر حرية الاعتقاد والاحتفال. وإذا اختار أي منا المشاركة الوجدانية الاجتماعية بين قوسين، هي ليست مشاركة دينية، هي مشاركة اجتماعية، فأهلا وسهلا بهذه المشاركة. نحن لا نعتقد مشاركة الآخر بالاحتفال لا تعني الانسلاخ عن ديننا ولا تعني اعتناق الدين الآخر، تعني الأخوة الإنسانية، الألفة في المجتمع الواحد. نحن مجتمع، أنا أخطئ الدكتورة شريفة اللي قالت إنه أمريكا multicultural society when we are not. We are multicultural. نحن بمجتمعاتنا الكويتية عندنا شيعة، سنة، مسيحيين، بوذيين، سيخيين. We have all kinds of sects and religions. We have to respect them all and accept them all. And we don't have to celebrate their celebrations, but we can always نشاركهم الاحتفالات. معي لسه يعني أنا خالتي الله يرحمها إلى أن ماتت كل سنة عندها صديقة مسيحية.
نعم.
خالتي يعني من زمان الكلام. كل رمضان تيجي تسلم عليها وتعيدها وتبارك لها بالشهر. كل كريسمس هي تروح لها تعيد عليها. هاي المشاركة اللي احنا مطالبين فيها. مو مطالبين ان الواحد يعتنق دين الاخر او يقبل
شو الفرق بين المشاركه والاحتفال دكتورة؟ لعب بالمفردات يعني.
ابدا انا لما اشارك انا اروح صديقتي الكويتيه المسيحيه اروح اقول لها ميري كريسمس او كل عام وانتم بخير. هي مشاركه، انا ما رحت اتعبدت ولا رحت بالكنيسه ولا رحت، انا اشاركها الفرحه. هي فرحه بالنهايه، هي فرحه. ليش تمنعوا الفرح؟ ليش دائما اي فرحه اي مناسبه حلوه لا ما نبيها؟
نعم. انتقل لك اخوي علي. استاذه دلع استغنت عن 6 سؤال. شريفه نفس السؤال. تمنعون الفرحه في يعني معايده الناس ومشاركتهم افراحهم، لماذا تمنعون هذا الموضوع بما ان في نوع من التسامح والتعايش مع جميع شعوب العالم؟
Tolerance means that I accept what you are doing. I tolerate it and I accept it. We cannot accept that which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said is not acceptable. We are not the West. We have to understand that. We are Muslims. This is a country of Muslims who have non-Muslims living among us. But the vast majority of the citizens of this country are Muslims. All of them agree on the principle, La ilaha illallah. So most of these holidays, I mean, I have more of a right to celebrate them than all of you.
Yes.
I was born and raised a Catholic. I have the right to celebrate Christmas, right? I don't. Why? Because I accepted the fact that there's only one God, Allah. Now I can no longer, I'm actually bothered. I feel hurt for Allah that I hear my family say, Jesus, the Son of God, God is born. I feel hurt when I see people walking around in Kuwait wearing ghost costumes and vampire costumes on Halloween. This is the Eid al-Shaytan. Even if other groups also accept it, if you take a look at any website for Satan worship, their Eid, Halloween. This is very dangerous to us and to our children. It is dangerous to our beliefs, to our nation. We are Kuwaitis. I know my Arabic is not good, but I am a Kuwaiti. And I love this country, and I don't want to see it destroyed like other countries. If you want to follow every single thing they do in the West, we are going to be as destroyed as they are. Take a look at really the society. Most of the people are drunks, alcoholics. In America, most of the people are ignorant. They have absolutely no idea what's going on around them. The people who accept for us to celebrate in there are the ones who don't believe in anything. Everything's okay. If you worship a cabbage, go for it. It's not a problem. I see no problem with Christians, Jews, everybody celebrating in their homes, in their churches. But when we, the Muslims, bring it to our stores and make it bigger than Eid, haram alayh. Haram on us. Thank you.
نعم. أستاذ دلع، يعني أنا من باب الإنصاف أعتقد أن موقفكم صعب.
موقفنا اللي صعب.
نعم، وتفضلي. أنا ما أبي أوجه سؤال لأن المادة اللي طلعت من هني دسمة، فأعطيكم دقيقتين ونص تردون. تفضلي.
الأخت والأخ عبي يترجموا الإسلام والمسيحية تفسيرات دينية شرعية، ونحن الاثنين نحن بعدين تماما عن الموضوع. نحن لا يخصنا الدين المسيحي.
أنت السادة بس هو دش.
ولا لا الدين، كنه الدين نفسه لا يهمنا، ولا شرحه، ولا الأب ولا الابن ولا الروح. هذا كله مو موضوعنا. موضوعنا تقبل الآخر باختلافه واحترام هذا الاختلاف، سواء كان مسيحي أو يهودي أو سيخي أو بوذي أو أي دين أو مذهب آخر. نحن ما علينا بشو بيؤمن، نحن بنحترم وجوده. أنا عندي 400 كويتي مسيحي بالدولة، كويتي مسيحي مثلك ومثلي. أنا أقول له لا والله سوري، أنت بتحتفل ببيتك، ممنوع تحتفل برات بيتك. هذا كويتي دستوريا، الدستور بيحميه حقه إنه يحتفل بدينه مثل ما هو بده، مو مثل ما أنا وياكي بدنا. ما بيصير. في 400 كويتي مسيحي غير المليون اللي غير كويتي، هذول كلهم بنصك عليهم بيوتهم نقول محتفلوا ببيوتكم.
طيب اتركه يحتفل بس لا تشاركه.
يا اخي انا بدي شاركه، انا حره. انت ما بدك تشاركه، انت حر.
لا مو انا كان.
ايه مو هي الحريه اللي احنا عم طالب فيها. دعوا الخلق للخالق، يلي بده يشارك يشارك، اللي بده يحتفل يحتفل. نحن بدوله مدنيه يحكم لنا الدستور، والدستور يعطينا الحق في الحريه، حريه القرار، حريه الاختيار، حريه المعتقد. ماكو احد يجي يقول لنا لا والله انت ممنوع تسوي هيك وانت ممنوع هيك. نحن ما دخلنا بالاديان، احنا عم نحكي مشاركه وجدانيه اجتماعيه تبث الالفه والانسانيه في المجتمع الواحد. كافينا ارهاب، كافينا طائفيه، كافينا الظلام اللي قاعد نعيشه. لازم نحث الناس على الحب، على المعايشه، على التعايش والقبول.
سؤال مرة أخرى ولكن يعني بطريقة هادية أستاذ دلع.
صعب.
قبول الآخر تجبرني على مشاركته ولا بتركه القيام؟
خيارك أنت اللي بتختار. أنت لازم تقبله، بس أنت بتقرر تشاركه أو لا تشاركه.
ما هو المعيار المشاركة من عدمها؟
أنت بتقرر. أنا بدي أروح أنا أحضر حفلة الكريسمس، أو أنا بس بدي أقول لك كل عام وأنت بخير يا صديقي المسيحي فقط.
راح تحضري؟
هذا خيارك.
راح تحضري خيارك، شو راح تحضري؟ وجهتي سؤال المفروض يوجه لهم، انت راح تحضري؟
انا عندي صديقات مسيحيات كويتيات، انا اروح اعيد عليهم طبعا.
نعم.
اي
احنا نرفض حتى المباركه. اين المنطق في ذلك؟ المنطق. ما ادش في الجانب الديني، المنطق.
They accept us, that's fine. We cannot accept them because the day that I became a Muslim, I accepted that there was only one God, Allah, and that what He said went. That I have to follow what He commands me and what the Prophet ﷺ commanded me. I brought a hadith. The companion of the Prophet, Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As, said, whoever celebrates the Persian New Year's Day or their carnival and imitates them, till his death he will be resurrected with them on the Day of Judgment. And the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever imitates a nation is but one of them. So my concern, the lady was saying that this is not about religion. It is about religion.
هل تعلمين الغيب في ذلك ولا هي قراءات بالنسبة لك؟
I really believe if Rasulullah ﷺ said that they will be with them, I do not consider Rasul ﷺ a liar. Rasulullah ﷺ speaks the truth and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks the truth. I do believe in it because I believe that the Prophet ﷺ is truthful. I believe that what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent is the truth. And if Allah forbids me from doing something, I will follow that because I believe in Allah. This is a religious issue. But at the same time, I don't think there's any problem with having a Christian have a Christmas tree in his house and celebrate. I don't see there's a problem with Christians enjoying their holidays, or with Jews, or with Hindus, or anybody else. I do see a problem when we start to make it greater than our own celebration. Okay.
طيب خطأ الاحتفال. يعني ذكرت من خلال حديثك بأن يعني نحتفل بأعياد المسيح أكثر من أعيادنا. هذا الخطأ الإعلام والميديا ولا خطأ المسيحيين في أعيادهم؟
I don't think it's the media. I don't think it's the propaganda. I believe that the fault is in us. Because when you go to those stores are owned by Muslims. When you go to the mall is owned by Muslims. These people made the choice. And even though many people went and complained about it, they don't care. They are pushing upon us something that we don't want.
No.
The Constitution does not say that this is a Sharia nation like other nations,
No.
but it is based on Sharia. And anything that contradicts the culture of the Kuwaiti people is not allowed. This is not the culture of the Kuwaiti people. This is the culture of America and Britain and London and Ireland and all other countries that have absolutely nothing to do with religion or Islam.
دكتورة يعني هل هناك تعقيب على كلام الأخوان قبل أطلع فاصل؟
Okay, number one, I respond to you, sir. We do not keep people from celebrating. They open their places for us to pray. I've been there in South Carolina, praying in the park, and guess what? Surrounded by police. Why? Because yes, there are a lot of people that have absolutely no problem with us, but there are even more people who have huge problems with us.
Yes.
I lived in America for 12 years as a Muslim. I've had people attack me with their cars. I've had people come after me with guns. I've had people hit me. I've had people yell at me. I've had people scream at me. I've had people spit at me. It's not a tolerant society. They have great publicity. This is the reality. That's one. Two, we have things here. I happened to drive past the church on Christmas Day. Hundreds of people were coming out. They were going to the sea. They were enjoying themselves in the sea. There's nothing wrong with this. What I say is not acceptable is because Allah does not want us to accept something other than La ilaha illallah. Now, shirk began from what? It began from them making statues of nice, happy, good people, wise men, and they knew that what these statues were. But when they died and the generations followed them, the meaning left. The same thing can happen with Christmas and New Year's and with all the other celebrations that they have. Mm-hmm. And we're not importing celebrations that are secular. We're importing religious celebrations. What the lady said, I have to tell you thank you. I agree 100%. Kuwaitis love to be sad. Now, I have groups of Westerners and converts to Islam. I make more parties in Kuwait than anybody. And I think that we need to make a huge celebration for the two Eids. I think, Baba Sabah, please, I love you. Give me a budget, put me in charge. I will make Eid a celebration for Kuwait. Because this is the day that Rasulullah said, celebrate. This is our Eid. On the day in the Medina of Rasulullah, there were men dancing with swords in the street. There were people laughing and joking, playing the duff. You know, it was a happy time. And we need to do that here because, yes, our children don't see this.
No.
You know, when my son came home from school and they were celebrating, you know, birthdays, which I didn't believe in birthdays, okay? That's my own personal understanding. I'm sitting there telling him, no, honey, we don't do birthdays. He's 5 years old. He's like, no, mommy, cake and candy. It's nice. And they were singing, and he sings the song to me. And I'm like, no, but honey, in Islam, no. They're all Muslims. It's good. How do you explain to a 5-year-old that cake and candy is not good? You can't. The same thing with Christmas and New Year's and all the others. You can't.
نعم دكتور.
Okay. First off, there's only one Christian country in this world. The Vatican City, Rome. Every other country is a multicultural country that is built on anything but religion. We are different.
نعم.
If we want to change that, feel free to change the constitution and say we no longer want Islam as the basis of our country. But this is not a Christian country. This is a Muslim country. It is a country of Muslims we rely on Sharia for the basis of our law. We have laws from outside. We have French law. We have American law. But the basis of most of the law goes back to Sharia. Now, America, England, and many of these other countries, guess what? Most of the people that are going there are not Muslims. They're Christians. They are rejecting the Muslims right and left. I am terrified of going back to America this summer because Trump has said that if he wins, he's going to ban every Muslim from coming to the United States. I am born and raised as an American, but now I'm a Kuwaiti. I would be banned from returning to my home because I'm a Muslim. The other topic, again, it goes back to something simple. The Prophet ﷺ forbid it. If you want to accept that, that's between you and Allah.
دكتورة أتوقع الإجابة كافية. تفضلوا أخوان.
Yeah. No, actually, it has absolutely nothing to do with what happened to me over there. I'm just proving to you that what you're saying, that they're tolerant and open society, is not true, okay? What you see is the good press of America. You see how they show the good things that they do, and they don't show the bad things that they do. Now, I am following what Allah said. I am following what Rasulullah said. If you can prove to me that Rasulullah did not say that we're not supposed to do it, granted, I take it. But as long as it's something that he said, and it's sahih, and it's something that there's no doubt about that he said that, then I'm going to believe it because I believe in him. I believe that he is my prophet and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke directly to him and told him what is right and what is wrong. No. It's simple. Now, also in the question, the lady said that, do you think that I'm going to go out and pray? I mean, I'm going to go give salam to someone, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever the occasion may be. And then I'm going to go home and not pray. No. You have people who go out and murder people, and then they go back and they pray. This is a deed and that is a deed. There is no human being on the face of this earth without a sin. I'm just saying that Rasulullah said this is a sin. If you want to do it, that's between you and Allah. You want to go out and drink alcohol, kayfik, but know that it's a sin. You want to go gambling, kayfik, but know that it's a sin. You cannot deny Rasulullah without proof. This is up to you. I'm telling you that Allah and Rasulullah forbid this from us. Mm-hmm. This nation is based on Islam.
MashaAllah.
If you want to change it, go for it. But until then, that's what it is.
شكرا دكتور. تفضل.
Okay. My point here is you're basing what they do as the right thing, what we do as the wrong thing. You know, when you imitate a people, You don't imitate those below you, you imitate those above you. We don't go down, we go up. We look to what is superior. So if they want to come to us and say congratulations on our Eid, that is going against their own religion, because their religion does not accept Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if they want to go against their religion, it's up to them. But why do we have to contradict our religion to